The Magic Bell. Once upon a time, in a small village, lived a poor boy named Pooh. He lived with his mother and younger brother. Pooh lived in a small hut which stood right in the center of the village. To earn a livelihood for his family, he used to graze cattle with some of his friends near the mountains, and in the evening returned them to their respective owners. Every day, while the cattle went for grazing, he loved to sit under a tree and play melodious tunes on his wooden flute.
Hey, Pooh, why do you always play your flute at this very spot?
I don't know. I love this tree, and you may think I'm crazy, but I feel like this tree is alive and listens to my music.
Oh, you're right.
What? You think so too?
No, I meant you're right that I think you're crazy.
But Pooh was right. The tree did listen to his music. The music had touched the tree's spirit. It would listen to the tune intently and be happy to have Pooh play it every day. One day, as Pooh was slumbering on one of the branches of the tree, there was a terrible noise beneath him.
What's that? Oh, earthquake! Earthquake!
There was a woodcutter cutting the same tree where Pooh was sleeping.
Who is this man?
Phew, this'll take some time.
Pooh soon understood what was going on and quickly climbs downward.
Hey, what are you doing? Why are you cutting this tree?
My master would like to use it for his boat. This tree is very strong.
No, you can't cut it.
Really? And why is that? Listen, I've spent many days trying to find strong support for the boat, and you don't own this tree, so don't waste my time.
Pooh will soon have to do something to save the tree, or it will be too late. So he used his cleverness to try and scare the woodcutter away. He said,
Well, you can't say I didn't warn you. It's bound to happen, I suppose.
What's that supposed to mean?
Don't you know? A spirit of an old witch lives in this tree. She's been staying here for years. If you cut this tree down, she'll latch herself onto you, of course.
Latch? Latch on to me?
Why? Isn't it obvious, since you're the one cutting down this tree?
Are you trying to fool me? I'm smarter than you think, boy. I'm not going to fall for this story. Go away now.
Pooh was desperate to save this tree. As soon as the woodcutter got busy, Pooh climbed up and went straight to the top. He hid in the dense leaves and began to scream.
Ah! Ha ha! How dare you touch my home!
What? Who is that?
If you destroy my home, I will come to live with you, and I will never leave you, human.
The boy was right.
Don't worry, human. We will be good friends.
The woodcutter began to run as fast as he could.
What's the hurry, my friend?
Just as Pooh was laughing at the woodcutter, the tree came to life.
Pooh.
Pooh was shocked to hear someone talking to him.
Are you really the spirit of an old witch?
No, Pooh. I am not an old witch spirit. I mean, I am old, but I am the spirit of this tree. Your music brought me to life. You're a cunning boy, Pooh, and I am grateful to you. You saved me from the woodcutter.
Suddenly, a nice golden bell appeared in front of Pooh, which was floating in mid-air.
Here, accept this as a thank you gift.
A bell?
Not just an ordinary bell, my dear. This is a magical bell. Every time you ring it, the plate will magically fill with delicious food to eat.
Oh, wow! This'll really help me and my family.
Yes, it will, but remember, Pooh, you can only ring this bell once in a day.
I will remember that. Thank you, dear tree.
Pooh ran to call his mother and brother in the village.
Mom! Ronnie! Come here, look what I've got!
He shared the incident with them. They were very happy to see the magic bell. They wished for their favorite foods, rang the bell, and ate to their heart's content. Afterwards, they went to bed with their tummies full after a long and delicious meal. The next morning, as usual, Pooh took the cattle out to graze on the pasture, leaving the bell at home. When he came back in the evening, tired and hungry, he found all the pots empty. There was no food left for him to eat. Pooh was saddened and just ate the leftovers that he found in a cupboard. Still being hungry after his meager meal, he went to bed. He couldn't sleep due to his tummy growling of hunger. So, he decided to take the magic bell with him the next day. When his mother and younger brother were hungry later that day, they looked for the bell. They searched the entire hut from top to bottom, but couldn't find the magic bell, which made them very sad. They thought that they had lost the bell. They had neither the bell nor food. They went to bed on empty stomachs. When Pooh returned home in the evening, he took out the magic bell from his satchel. He ordered his most favorite food. His mother and younger brother were very sad to see this. His younger brother started crying, and he said,
Brother, we're so hungry, and we kept looking for the bell. You have become so selfish. How could you?
Hearing this, Pooh realized his mistake. He regretted his decision, but he also shared with his honest thoughts.
You asked the bell to give you food, but you forgot to save some for me. I was tired and went to bed hungry, and it hurt my feelings, so I was sad and angry.
His brother and mother also realized their mistakes. They ate their meal together as a family that night, and from that day onwards, they never slept with empty stomachs and lived happily ever after. The end. If you enjoyed this story, please like and subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to get future updates. And don't forget to comment.